Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're going over how to find equivalent ratios or rates using a ratio table. Let's go. Our first question using a ratio table, we have Mr. Chen bought 3 pounds of ham for $21. At this rate, how much would 9 pounds of ham cost? So filling in my table with that word problem, I have cost $21 and the weight is 3 pounds. And I want to find out how much 9 pounds of ham would cost. So for this, I'm basically just going to figure out how did I get from 3 to 9. 3 times 3 equals 9. What you do to the bottom, you must do to the top in order for it to be equivalent. So 21 times 3 equals 63. So it's going to be $63 to get 9 pounds of ham. All right, question 2 looks a little different. We have 3 different spots, and I used the break it down to build it up method. Mr. Paulson has been on a trip for 4 hours and traveled 320 miles. 4 hours, 320 miles. At this rate, how far will he have traveled in 5 hours? 5 hours. Now from here, it's not as simple as the last problem. There's nothing I can multiply to get 4 to 5. I actually have to break down the 4 to then be able to multiply this number and get 5. In this situation, the easiest method to use is the unit rate. So I'm going to break this 4 into its unit rate being 1. Now, how did I get from 4 to 1? I divided by 4. I broke it down. What you do to one side, you must do to the other. So we're going to go ahead and divide 320 by 4, which will give me 80. Now from here, I can very easily build up and get the 1 to the 5. So I'm going to multiply. How did I get from 1 to 5? I times by 5. What you do to one side, you must do to the other. So now I'm going to multiply 80 times 5, and that's going to give me 400. So in 5 hours, he will have traveled 400 miles. Little challenge question. If I wanted to add on an equivalent ratio, I can go ahead and add, this is my unit rate, so any hour I will just multiply by 80. If I want to do, let's go ahead and double this. So let's say I have 8 hours. 4 to 8, I multiply by 2. So 320 times 2, I would have 640. This is an equivalent ratio to any of these numbers. The way that they build and then the way that they break down. They're all equivalent, they're all the same. They all follow this unit rate rule. Alrighty, so there's our equivalent fractions using ratio tables. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.